don't look so big on. There's no world beyond the windows, and when the windows are shut, the day is done. It's done. Just pull the covers up. It's where we go to sleep and choke our thoughts and keep still.
Okay, hello YouTube. Today we are doing another microwave meal, and we're using the Cookbook Better Homes and Gardens Microwave Cookbook today. The recipe that we're going to be doing, found in this book, is sweet and sour burgers. So what you're going to need for this recipe, you're going to need some ginger snaps. So we got some of those English style ginger snaps right there, and you're going to need an onion, just a normal onion. You need some salt. You're going to need some tomato sauce. You're also going to need some raisins. So yeah, just some raisins there. Also need, of course, because they're burgers, you need some beef, about a pound or so of beef. You need some mustard, and then you also need some vinegar, some white vinegar, and you are going to need some brown sugar. Start with the ground, the ginger. Okay, so we have to crush these guys. So we're just gonna do the old use the bag trick. Okay, so that looks pretty fine. Probably what the consistency they want, since we'll most likely be using these as kind of breadcrumbs. So, now what we're just going to do in this little bowl here, we're just going to set aside 2 tablespoons of our crushed ginger snaps. And another one. Okay, so just put that guy over here right now. And then we're going to use the rest of these in a moment here. So next thing we're going to do is just going to prep an onion. I'll just chop this onion here. I think we need a 1/4 of a cup or so. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. Okay, so now we have these guys chopped up. We're going to throw them into a bowl here. Just need a 1/4 cup of those. So just yeah, it's probably decent. Okay. Okay, so now we need some tomato paste. That guy. So. Okay, and then we need also a 1/4 cup of raisins. I normally I'd scoop them out, but I got onions on there, so. And the remaining breadcrumbs, or the ginger snap crumbs. It's probably half a cup what's left in there. After we have all that mixed in there, We just have to add the meat, so get that. Okay. And then it just says mix well, so now we're just gonna mix this guy all up. Okay, so now we got our meat mixture here. Now we're just gonna make some patties out of this. Now I guess I'm gonna have to save this. I made way too much, and our bowl is not very big, unfortunately. But we're just gonna make. We'll just make one patty right now. We'll just put them in there like that. There we go. That's our one patty. Now, hopefully, I like this recipe because that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of extra meat. Now we just have to we're gonna mix up the sauce here, and then we'll be off to the microwave. So for the sauce, we got that, and then it says just more of the tomato sauce in there. What we need to do is we need to put in 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of ground brown sugar, and then 1 teaspoon of mustard. Just put a little bit, because it's probably got 2. So before we put this in the microwave, we'll just put a little bit of salt on. Just season it. We kind of missed that step, adding the salt to but that should be good. That should be fun. So now we got both these ready. We're gonna go to the microwave and we're gonna mix them up. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cook this guy. Now normally you'd get 4 patties out of this, but we're just gonna do the 1. So we'll do that at well, they say 5 minutes, so we'll just do it at like 1.5. Should probably be good. It says. All right. Well, that's how she looks so far. That's how she looks. So there's a lot of fat in there. So it actually says to drain that excess fat. So I'm just gonna do that over here. Okay, so we got that fat drained out of there, and now the book is just telling us. So you have that. You have the. We're gonna dash it with pepper right now. Well, that wasn't in the. And then we're gonna pour this over burgers. And then we're gonna cook it for another 2 minutes. So here we have some pepper. That wasn't in the original ingredients list, which is why we're doing it now. I'm not gonna do too much because this really is for 4 burgers. There we go. We're gonna pop that in for another 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly cut into that. Just check it out with make sure it's cooked. Yeah, it is actually cooked all the way through. So we got our burger with stuff. There she goes. That's how she looks. There she goes. That's how she looks. So we're just gonna take this over and eat this now. Try that out. Okay, so now we're back over here. We're gonna try the sweet and sour burger. So let's just grab it out of there. No bun. Just gonna be eating it like this. It kind of, the smell reminds me of meatloaf, to be honest. So, there it is. My producer is making a face like it's the worst thing she's ever smelled in her life. I actually don't mind the smell of it too much, so I guess we will see. Okay. It's a little kind of almost bland. Got the mustard in there, got the tomato in there, you got the sweetness in there from the tomato and obviously the brown sugar. And then the ginger snaps that kind of come in at the end and kind of give you this little spice boost, but this like kind of like the starchy kind of spice boost. And like okay. Yeah, I actually like this. This is good. This is actually... Oh, you know what? It has the taste. It has the flavor. It has the taste of meatloaf. And it was like the amount of time... I mean, meatloaf itself is pretty... not very labor intensive. But this is like, honestly... I mean... Try a raisin. I don't even mind that raisin. It's... Oh, you want to try some? So that's like... What is that, a thumbs up? That's actually a thumbs up. It sounded so gross. Alright. So, yeah, I guess kind of on an upwards trend. Like, the first meal that we had was so bad, and then everything's just gotten better since that. Even though we're actively looking for... I don't know if it could just be possible that I'm, like, developing a taste for microwave food. And maybe this would have made me gag a few weeks ago. But, yeah, I don't know. I really don't mind this. So, maybe it's worth checking out. It's definitely got an interesting flavor. So, yeah, until next time.
No need to sound